Freshmen of 5772 have the theme of the Yetziat Mitzrayim. We are now going to take you through a journey of Bnei Israel's departure from Egypt. As you can see, the entryway of our hallway reads Zecher L'Yetziat Mitzrayim, remembering the departure from Mitzrayim. The reason the freshmen made it the first thing you see is because we want the viewers to realize that we wouldn't be a free nation today without the events in Yetziat Mitzrayim. Come in and relive this monumental event with us.
Every year on Pesach, we pass the story on to the next generation as we sit around that Seder table. If you look to your left, you will see the modern-day Seder table. The family is gathered around the table to eat, drink, and sing all night. As you can see through their window, they are living in the center of Yerushalayim. They have clearly been staying up all night and learning and reading from the Haggadah, because right now we see a magnificent sunrise coming up. Now, Chazal teaches us, B'chol dor v'dor chayav adam le'rov et atzmo ki'ilu hu yatsa miMitzrayim. Each and every one of us is supposed to feel as if they are currently living in Mitzrayim. Let us travel back in time together. Please come follow me as we show you our depiction of the three Ben Azariah. Hashem promised Abraham that the Jewish nation will be as numerous as the stars in the sky, and they will be exiled after they are forced to go through slavery in Mitzrayim. In the sky, we have many, many stars to represent the numerous nation of Bnei Israel. Don't be grossed out by our graphic, bloody animals on the wall. Abraham thought it would be okay to sacrifice a few stuffed animals to make a covenant with God. Directly across from this portrait of Brick and Mitzrayim, we have an unbelievable painting of the Jewish slaves working under harsh conditions created by the Mitzri master. In the Torah, it is mentioned that the Mitzri officers and masters tortured the slaves so that they would work to their maximum abilities. In addition to the work, Paro decreed that all Jewish baby boys must be thrown into the Nile. Here we see these waters and the baby baskets laying on the water surfaces. God hears the cries of Bnei Israel and chooses Moshe Rabbeinu to go save his people. Hashem reveals himself to Moshe at the famous vision of the burning snack. If you can, please be quiet, because here we have a conversation of Hashem and Moshe. The symbolism of the burning bush is that it never consumed. Even though it was lit on fire, the bush never decreased in any way. This is as if the Mitzrayim will never be able to consume or capture Bnei Israel. The bush is Bnei Israel, and the Mitzrayim are the fire, attempting to hurt them. Also, the three items hanging from the ceiling represent the three signs that Hashem gave to Moshe. The first is the hand with the half regular color, and the other is the half with white. This represents having the hand turned to tzara. The second is the water turning to blood on dry land. This is not all the plague of dung. The third is the staff turning to the snake. Also, on the floor here, we have Moshe's shoes, which represent that Hashem told Moshe that he must take off his shoes because it was such a holy ground.
Be careful. Look out now, because we are about to witness Paro in his very own palace. Let's just take a minute to admire this beautiful palace that was built by the hands of Bnei Israel. He is quietly sitting on his throne, watching Moshe and Aaron quickly approach him. It looks like they are about to ask him something.
Let our people go.
Never!
Then our God shall rain down plagues unto Egypt.
And all of the waters in the rivers changed to blood. The first of the 10 plagues. Moshe and Aaron asked Paro to leave Mitzrayim and go out on a journey with Bnei Israel in the Midbar to worship Hashem. Paro, of course, said no. So therefore, Hashem created the wonder of turning all the Egyptian waters from water to blood. Aaron executed Hashem's miracle by taking the stick and hitting the sea and watching the sea turn to blood. However, Bnei Israel's water never changed. Be careful and don't get stopped by the water. Frogs here, frogs there, frogs were jumping everywhere. Hashem made the miracle that everywhere the Mitzrayim went, no matter what, frogs would be there. They attacked them 24/7. Even if they were in hiding, the frogs would contaminate them. Vayet Aaron et yado al meimo mimi Mitzrayim v'tal ha'sordeya v'tipat et eretz Mitzrayim. And Aaron stretched out his hands on the waters of Mitzrayim, and the frogs rose up and covered Egypt. This is how Hashem presented the Malcha of Sordeya to Paro and his people. The freshmen made the frogs in the hallway look as if they were popping out to show how the Mitzrayim probably felt during this Malcha. Have any of you ever had lice? Well, if so, you have something in common with the Mitzrayim. As the third Malcha, Hashem plagued them with lice. All of the lands of Mitzrayim, except the areas of Bnei Israel, were covered involved in lice. As previously expressed in Shirya Breakout, the cougar, the worldwide phenomenon, therefore we must incorporate cougaring into our Shirya hallway somehow. The Malcha of Aro was the attack of the wild animals all throughout the lands of Mitzrayim. Here we have a live wild cougar demonstrating how the wild animals in Egypt attacked all of the Mitzrayim, but left the Jewish people alone. Just as our teachers plagued New York City with the mighty cougar, so too Hashem plagued Mitzrayim with the mighty cougar and his friends. After Aro comes Dever, and the death of the wild animals. This might seem like a good thing to have all of the crazy wild animals finally gone, but it was the exact opposite. Dead bodies and the skeletons covered every ground of Mitzri walked on, not allowing them to live their daily lives, and therefore not being able to torture the Mitzrayim. The Malcha was created by Hashem to prove to Paro that he has the true power, not the Mitzrayim. We freshmen interpreted this Malcha by pasting different animal wallpapers all over our hallway wall to show that when animals died back in Egypt, they would be skinned for various purposes. Vayhi al hadam vayel ha-vaymal leshpin Paro habeva b'kol eretz Mitzrayim. And on all man and animal sores and boils grew in all the lands of Mitzrayim. The plagues of boils was one of the most harsh of cruel Malcha to affect the Mitzrayim. It prevented them from all their work or doing anything in their homes. They were in too much pain to even care about the Jews or what work the Jews were supposed to be doing for them. As you can see here, the Mitzrayim with the itchy boils all over their bodies. Imagine if you were ever in a situation to be pelted with hot balls of fire and ice. Imagine if you were ever in a situation to be pelted. Thank goodness Hashem protected the Jews with this hail. Moshe and Aaron warned Paro that if he did not let his people go, hail would fall upon every single Mitzri. The hail damaged all of the properties and fields, enabling them from fixing anything too.
Locusts. We all have bugs in our front yards and around the outsides of our houses, and even that is considered annoying to us. The fact that Hashem made locusts appear every place an Egyptian was a miracle in itself. They completely invaded all personal space and never left the Mitzrayim alone. Besides for attacking and disturbing the Mitzrayim, they also ate all of their crops and livestock, not allowing the Mitzrayim to continue any part of their lives. Watch your step. It's about to get dark.
Okay. Look up.
And a thick darkness fell upon all of Mitzrayim except for Goshen. Wherever and whenever an Egyptian went, whenever and wherever an Egyptian went anywhere, they could not possibly